Hi student, good morning. Now we are going to create a second program called combo box. The combo box is the selection control. Now we are going to implement the combo box using a user defined font dialog box. Okay, now going to create a new project. The project name is font dialog using combo box. Um, you select the location and then confirm .NET Framework 2.0 and then click OK. The new project is created. Okay, first of all, we design the user interface, adjust the form size, and then insert a container control name is group box. And before that, we have to name the program which is font dialog using combo box. This is simply a label and change the font size and enable the bold, and if you want change the color also. Okay, and then we have to change the background color of the group box. You can maximize the property window. Back color, the back color of the group box, the back color is blue. Active caption. Okay, um, now we are going to insert a combo box, three combo box. First one for font name, second one for font style, and third one for font size. And then insert three label control for naming the control. First one is font name, second one is font style, the another one is font size. We arrange the controls. Okay, okay, now we place the rich text box control. The rich text box control used for output. Mm, we change the appearance little bit, like misty misty rose. Okay, and we give a sample text. The sample text size is, the font size is 10, and the zooming level is, zooming factor is 3. Okay, this is the output area. Now we name the controls. The combo box name is start with CBO combo, CBO font name. CMB, whatever, CMP, combo. Font name, and the same is combo font style. Likewise, combo font size. So we have a 3 combo box, and we name the combo box like font name, font style, and then font size. And then we change the name of the rich text box called rich text box. Okay, and then we place the command buttons. For temporarily we can enable the view button 1, button replace, and then button for remove. This button is for insert font, and then this button for replace font, and this button is for remove font. These are the basic properties of combo box. That's why uh, we inserted 3 buttons. The battery is low. Okay, now we change the font and size of the command buttons. Font enable bold. That's it. Now we insert text box for getting an input from the user. The text box name is txt input. Okay, the user give an input on this text box, and it will be affect the font name. Okay, we insert a default font name is Times New Roman. We select the item property and we add the name Times New Roman. Okay, we check the font name is Times New Roman. Okay, and then we add the styles. We have only 3 basic styles. One is regular, then bold, and italic. Okay, by default the font will be regular. That's why we set the text property of the combo box, and also we enter the size by default 10, 12, 14, 16, and then 20. The same by default the font size will be 10. Okay, we bold the label also. We can change the name of group box font dialog. Okay, Now we are going to insert a font from the text box. The button name is changed into btn insert, and this button name will be changed into btn replace. This is a good practice before you write a code. Btn remove. Okay, now double click the button, enter into the coding window. CMB font name dot item dot add. From text input dot text. This is the code for adding the item to the combo box. Now we compile the program. No error, will succeeded, and then run the program. We have a user interface. By default we have Times New Roman, regular, and then font size is 10. Now we are going to add Arial. Insert. Check the Arial is added into the list. Okay, the first step is successful, and then go to designer window. Remove is very simple. CMP font name dot items dot remove. Remove CMP font name dot selected item. Selected item in the sense the selected text will be deleted, removed from the combo box. Now we are going to check the code. We insert Arial. The Arial is displayed, and then select the Arial and remove the Arial. So the item is deleted. Okay, now going to replace a font. Replace a font in the sense the list is already in the combo box. The user select a particular text and then replace the particular text by the new text. This is the concept. Double click the replace font. First of all, we have to get the selected index of the item. Declare a temporary variable I or index equal to cmp.fontName selected index. The index is selected by the user. It returned the integer value. Look at this. It returned the integer value. Now we have an index, and then insert the new item. CMP font name dot items dot insert. The insert function is used to add the item at a particular index, at a particular position of the combo box. So the index value is selected by the user, comma, the text will be text get from the text box. So it is added to the combo box. CMP font name dot items dot remove. dot text. Okay, now going to check the code. We have a default name, and then insert Arial, which is a spelling mistake I inserted, which is displayed, and now we are going to correct Arial. So replace a font. So which is a correct Arial is inserted, replaced. Okay, we have 3 button and completed the coding of the 3 button. Now we are going to test the font dialog box. This is the rich text box. So we change the text according to the user selection of font name, font style and font size. Okay, we select the combo box, double click the combo box, which is by default selected index changed event is generated, and then rich text box dot font equal to new font. The font name is string. So we already have a combo box. In the combo box we have a name. So cmb dot font name dot text, and then font size is by default for the text we give a 10, and the font style is selected from the font style enumeration dot regular. This is a simple coding for testing purpose. We change 15. Okay, by default this is not a Times New Roman font. By default Times New Roman will be selected, and then the size is 20, style is regular. Okay, now add the user defined codes. It will be changed depend upon the user's selection. It will be changed depend upon the user selection. So this value is float. The syntax is font name is a string, em size is a float, and font style is a enumeration. So we give float dot parse from which combo box, cmp font size dot text. So we use trim for remove the space after the text or before the text. Okay, the size will be selected by the user. The style remains regular. Now we check the modification. The font name is Times New Roman. The size will be changed. Oh, the size combo box will be generated the event. Okay, select the entire code. paste into the new event, which one is the size is selected by the user. Okay, now we are going to test the code. Times New Roman, the size will be changed depend upon the user selection. Okay, this code is worked perfectly. Now we are going to implement the font style. Double click the combo. This is quite large because the user select any one of the style. If cmp font style dot text equal to regular, regular, then the font style is will be regular. Okay, if the combo font style equal to bold, then the style will be bold. Okay, if combo style dot text equal to italic, then the style will be italic. Okay, we test the code. The default font name is sample. Why don't we add new font Arial? The Arial font will be changed, and then we make a bold, then we make a size italic, the Times New Roman for italic. Okay, then Arial narrow. This is a Arial narrow. Okay, this is the program for font dialog box using combo box. Finally, the output is we enter by default we have a Times New Roman. We enter a two new font called Arial and then Arial narrow. We can also replace a particular font by Arial black. So we have Arial black. So Arial black, italics. We change the size depend upon the user. Okay, we can delete the font also. We don't have a Arial narrow. The output will be changed according to the user input. Okay, students, thank you for your patience.